Right. Can you please read the story for us?
Okay. I was born in 1940 and my family lived in London. In 1959, I met my wife, Margaret, at a party, and we got married on April 5th, 1960. We had our first child, Helen, in 1962. Helen went to Australia on holiday in 1986 and met her husband there. They moved to Perth in 1990, and our granddaughter Rebecca was born 2 years
Later.
later.
Nice. Very good. Okay, so this is a short story in the past simple, of course. Now let's take a look at number 5. So we want to make questions. Can you see the bold parts? These
Yes.
parts. So we want to make questions about these words. Remember that this story is about Stan. So maybe you want to know who Stan is. Remember Rebecca? We talked about Rebecca and Margaret and what's her name? What's the mother's name? Can you remember the mother's name?
Helen.
Mother
Helen.
Margaret,
Helen, yeah.
daughter Helen.
Yeah. Helen, Margaret, and Rebecca. Remember? So Stan, this is Rebecca's grandfather. This is Margaret's husband. Okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to make questions about these bold words. So look at the examples. So when was Stan born? When was Stan born? So Stan was born in 1940, right? And the second question, if you take a look at the second question, where did his family live? So we can say his family lived in London, right? Okay, number 3 here, a party. Who can make a question about this?
I am. Where did he meet his wife?
Great, correct. Let's write the questions. Let's put them here. Where did he meet his wife?
Yes.
Let's write it here. Where did he meet his wife? So this is question number 3.
He met her at the party.
He met her. He met her at the party. At a party, right? So he met her at a party. Good. Okay, April 5th, 1960. What's the question here?
Where did he married?
Where?
Where did he married?
Are you sure it's where?
Sorry. When did he married?
You forgot a verb. When did he something married?
When did he get married?
Correct. When did he get married? Nice. Okay. 1962. Can you make a question here? 1962. How can you
When
make it?
did he have our he have our first child?
Your first child?
Your first child.
My first child?
No, his
Yes.
first child.
Right. When did he have his first child? This is a good question, but there's another question we can use here, right? But let me write your question because it's correct. When did he have his first child? Or we can do it in another way. Who can do this question 1962 in another way?
When did Helen,
Huh?
she or he?
She. Helen is a she.
When did Helen born?
تمام كويس انت جاوبتي 50% اجابه صح.
was
اها
When
was
was she born?
yes
was
when was she born. ولو منكونوا يعني مثلا ادق شويه بدل ما نقولوا شيء نذكرها بالاسم احسن ولا؟
When was Helen born?
That's it. Let's check Australia. How can we make a question about Australia?
okay. When did Helen go to Australia?
You want to ask about the place.
When did Helen go to طيب where yes
أها.
where did Helen go
تمام. والverb وين الفعل؟
go
أها. Yes. So where did Helen go on holiday? What about her husband?
Where did Helen meet her husband?
يعني الإجابة لازم تكون her husband.
Yes.
Who did
كملي.
who
صح؟
did she meet on Australia? In Australia.
Correct. That's it. Who did she meet in Australia? That's the right question. Okay. Can you make a question about Perth? Perth is a city.
Okay, when did she go? In 90 مفروض where
صح.
عشان مكان.
صح.
Yeah. Where did they go in 99?
تمام مقبول هكذا مقبول لكن في ممكن بدل go في فعل أحسن شوية. أيوة. Very good. Where did they move in 1990? Where did they move to? مفروض في to. Okay, and the last question. The answer has to be 2 years later.
When was
Rebecca born?
Yes. Yes. When was Rebecca born? Correct. Okay. When was Rebecca born? She was born 2 years later. Okay. So all of this is, of course, past simple.